Good morning. Morning devos. It's, what day is it? Friday. Is it your turn to read or my turn to read? Who read yesterday? I think you did. No, I did. Hey, nice shirt. At least I have a new shirt on. We're, hashtag matching. Before we start, and it's Friday, yay. We made it through another week. What did you like about this week best? What did you like?
I haven't had any coffee yet.
Some of us wake up faster than others.
What did I like about this week best?
Do you want me to go first?
Please.
What I liked about this week best was you cleaned out the towel closet, and I made that not likable because I say dumb things, and I ran a commentary, and so that didn't end well. But what I liked was afterwards.
It ended well.
It ended well. Did it? No, but after you had ordered IKEA furniture, and it's like this white, what is it? Has like it's shelving, I guess.
Metallics.
And you let me be in the room with you and not say anything, and so I appreciated having you build a whole unit of IKEA furniture. I don't know how long it took. It was a couple hours. So I really liked that. It was enjoyable. I do believe I fell asleep through a lot of it. But I got to watch you, and I didn't have any commentary. So I like that part of I like that part of the week. What did you like about this week?
That was on your birthday.
Hey! Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Remember
It
it
seems
was your
so
birthday.
long ago.
Yeah, I liked, I'm not super creative or exciting, but I liked celebrating your birthday.
You're exciting.
Well, I don't know. I see all these fancy party things that people post on Facebook or whatever.
I know, I kind of saw
I'm
some
like,
of those too, and I was like,
don't-
oh, she's going to have a parade going by my house. There's going to be floats of all my favorite
No.
things.
No.
No, that didn't happen.
I'm more of a survivor, I think.
We got to get out of survival mode.
But I did really appreciate celebrating your birthday, and getting your favorite takeout, and a tie.
Oh, and a tie.
And a tie. I even know what your favorite dish is.
What?
The green curry. Did I get the right thing though? Chicken?
Yeah. Oh, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, it was so good. And sticky rice. Oh,
I know
coconut
the
sticky rice.
Yes.
Whew.
So that was that was a highlight of the week. And
The
then
dogs are talking to each other. Shh, we're talking.
I do really like putting together furniture. I actually really like that.
Okay. And then what do you miss most?
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
That's okay. I won't look.
I miss going out for coffee with my friends. I miss big groups of people.
Good friends.
I miss lots of hugs
From
from big groups of people. Anyway,
I know that
thanks.
the last person that
What
hugged
do you
you
miss
was
most?
Kirby. Kirby Naftal.
Kirby
Yeah.
Naftal.
Hi, Kirby Naftal.
Um,
What do I miss most?
What do you miss most?
See how well you know me. What do I miss most?
I'm not sure.
Why are you laughing?
Restaurants.
Restaurants. Yeah, but what do I miss most? Like what this week
You-
I miss. What would I miss most?
You like to treat us out to a restaurant and celebrate.
I'm thinking something
With
else,
friends.
like work related, because it's more normal. What do I like? What do I enjoy the most? Doing the most?
Worship and prayer and teaching LifeLab.
I don't even think you know me. You don't even know me. No, I enjoy sitting in a coffee shop and
yes,
with
that.
the noise and working, and usually with my friend Joe, we just sit in the coffee shop and pretend that we're doing work, and
there's bustle happening around
there's hustle
you.
and bustle. Yeah, yeah. And with my short attention span, yeah. Anyway, welcome to Morning Devos. We are reading What are we reading?
It's called The Language of Letting Go.
Language of Letting Go.
I'm still crying.
Oh, cries.
My tears. They come sometimes. I forget that I'm sad.
Dogs.
Because for the most part, this is good. But then sometimes I get sad.
What day is it? Or what's the
Can you
date?
just-
17?
Can you just get Buddy and
Just go. Let's go. We got
This is
things
our
to
life.
do.
Taking care of ourselves. We often refer to recovery from codependency and adult-child issues as self-care. Self-care is not, as some may think, a spin-off of the me generation. It isn't self-indulgent. It isn't selfishness in the negative interpretation of that word. We're learning to take care of ourselves instead of obsessively focusing on another person. We're learning self-responsibility instead of feeling excessively responsible for others. Self-care also means tending our true responsibilities to tending to our true responsibilities to others. We do this better when we're not feeling overly responsible. Self-care sometimes means me first, but usually me too. It means we are responsible for ourselves and can choose to no longer be victims. Self-care means learning to love the person we're responsible for taking care of, ourselves. We do not do this to hibernate in a cocoon of isolation and self-indulgence. We do it so that we can better love others and learn to let them love us. Self-care isn't selfish, it's self-esteem. Today, God, help me love myself. Help me let go of feeling excessively responsible for those around me. Show me what I need to do to take care of myself and be appropriately responsible to others.
Big words in there. Right? I think responsibility came up again. Taking responsibility, I think, is great. And then that concept of self-care for somebody struggles with codependency, but even the alcoholic or the drug addict, it's self-indulgent, not self-care. And I think there's, especially for the codependent, maybe some guilt attached to that you're actually taking time for yourself. So what do you do about self-care? Is that like you do it really well?
I think I do. I mean, I certainly do it a lot better now than I used to.
This is where we cue argument.
I think I definitely do it a lot better now than I used to. But I know that there's areas where I don't. And so for me, self-care would be getting to bed at a good time and not wasting time in the evening and staying up too late and not getting good sleep. Self-care would be finding quiet time in the morning to wake up a little slower. Then self-care would be getting up a little bit earlier so that I have that quiet time that I need in the morning.
And then they're saying self-care isn't selfish, it's self-esteem.
Right.
So then would you assume that somebody that doesn't do self-care well lacks self-esteem? Is insecure,
Yeah,
is defensive,
I think there's lots of people, and I was definitely one of them, where my life was focused on other people, and it was so much easier to focus on everybody else and not focus on myself.
I like the word they use is obsessively focusing on another person.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I've realized that a lot of times our arguments, when they happen or when we're it's because I'm trying to control how you talk to me. I'm trying to control how you behave. I'm trying to control how you, and it's not, I mean, when I use the word control, it sounds really negative, but when it's happening, it doesn't feel like a negative thing. It actually feels like a really helpful, positive, wonderful thing, because I actually feel like I really do know better. And so there's a little bit of a I'm trying to be your higher power. I'm trying to be God to you instead of letting you have your own relationship with God and you figure out your own stuff.
So you come in as the fixer, and as long as you're solving my problems, you don't have to solve any of yours. I love that self-care sometimes means me first, but usually it means me too.
Oh my goodness.
Love that. And taking responsibility for ourselves and choose to not be victims any longer. That's a big deal. We live in victimhood, right?
Yeah. And I think a lot of us, we don't want to focus on our I've heard it said either family of origin, the family we grew up in, or our first family is another term that I heard used recently, and how, we just think like that's in the past, but sometimes it's good to look at it and just realize what patterns we developed and where do I have over responsibility. Feeling excessively, I loved the line, help me let go of feeling excessively responsible for those around me. And oh my goodness, how do we let other adults be adults and let them make their choices,
and have their own consequences.
Let them have their consequences. How do we love them in that? that doesn't mean that it's not unloving. It doesn't mean that I have to like not talk to somebody or not celebrate their birthday or not spend time with them at Christmas. But what are the ways that I can not feel excessively responsible for them?
So are you a victim?
Me? No.
Yeah, you're not a victim. Are you going to do self-care?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Are we going to take responsibility for our own emotions and our own self-care? Yeah. Amen. Well, thank you for joining us on Morning Devos. It is Friday. We got through a week. All the days running together. So thank you from John and Vicky. And you know what I'm excited about? What brings me hope today is that we actually get to go to the kombucha brewery and put labels and fill bottles with kombucha. So that's hopeful to me. The dogs are yelling again.
The
All right.
dogs say bye.
Bye.